back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm making a really exciting dish. What I love about this is that it all goes in the slow cooker. There's no sear and saute, there's no real prep to this. You mix up the sauce, you put your chicken breasts in raw, and you slow cook it. It's really that simple and that easy, and it tastes incredible. I know you're going to absolutely love this one, so please have a go at making it. Let me know. Don't forget to tag me in as well. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then go and check me out over there, because I do post different things that might be of interest to you, little tips and things that I pick up, some food that I might buy from the supermarket. So yeah, have a look over there as well. Follow me and tag me into anything you make. I really would love that. But let's get on with making this. I mean, it's so quick and easy. There really is no making it. It's just bunging it in the slow cooker, leaving it most of the day, and coming home to a delicious dinner. This is such an easy chicken curry with the Thai flavours, because it's all going to be put in one pot, and all I've got to do now is create the sauce that we're making. So let's start with the light coconut milk to begin with. This is a really easy Thai curry. Just going to create the sauce, and then we're going to add it to the chicken and just slow cook it. It really is that easy. So I'm going to use a tin of light coconut milk here. This is 400 millilitres. So let's pour that in. And I just like to scrape around the edge, because you get that beautiful cream that's in there. Don't want to waste any of that bit. That's the really good bit, isn't it? So let's get that in. Of course, you could just chuck this all in, but I just think it's easier to kind of mix these ingredients together. Just gets it combined from the start. You can choose whichever curry powder you want. I've just got this one here from Tesco's, medium. If I can get it open. I literally can't get it open. Oh, there we go. That opened it. So 2 tablespoons of curry powder. Let's add that in. We want some soy sauce. I'm just going to put my jug here under my scale so that I can actually weigh out my peanut butter. I'm going to be using 60 grams of this. So it's around 2 tablespoons-ish. Tiny little bit more. We're good. Now you can choose to use some fresh garlic, and you can use around a tablespoon of chopped garlic, or you can put in some garlic granules as I'm doing here. Again, you can use fresh ginger, or you can use puree like I've got. And I want a good tablespoon. Love loads of ginger. Now I'm just going to mix this all together, get those flavours combined. We've got that peanut butter in there. So ideally, we want to break that down a little bit. Obviously, once it starts cooking, it's going to melt in the sauce. But it just, like I said, gives it a little bit of a head start with getting those flavours working together. You can add some lime juice as well. So I'm just going to squeeze that. I like a little bit of lime in this. It really balances all of those flavours really nicely. So that's just half a lime. You can put a bit more if you want to. In my pot, I've got my chicken breast. You can use 500 grams of chicken breast, and then red peppers. I'm going to pour over the sauce. It is still very lumpy, but we're just going to go with it. I'm just going to scrape that out so we don't waste any of that lovely flavour that we've just got. Smells really lovely. This is just a really nice way of not having to buy a actual paste as well. So obviously your paste are probably the more expensive part. So this is a really economical way of using things that you've probably already got in your store cupboard if you're someone that cooks. And therefore, yeah, it's a little bit cheaper to create. You may have seen on the side here that I had my corn flour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to cook. If I feel like this is a bit runny, which I think it probably will be when it comes up to temperature and it is cooked, then I can add a corn flour slurry. So if we need to do that, I will show you that. But let's get this on to slow cook. I'm going to slow cook this now on low for 6 hours. So I'm just getting the chicken out now, and I am just pulling that apart. Look how easy that comes apart. Just shredding that up so that that is combined with the sauce and the veg that I've got in there. Putting it back in and then doing the next bit. This smells so good and the chicken is really tender. It hasn't quite had the 6 hours and I was looking at it thinking, I think it's done. So I'm sure it would be fine if you left it longer, but this is done enough for me. Look at that chicken, absolutely beautiful. Flavors are incredible because I had a little sneaky test. Okay, so let's get the rest of that chicken back in. If you want it a bit thicker, then add in a corn flour slurry. And what I mean by that is you want to add a tablespoon of corn flour and 3 tablespoons of water, mix it up and then add that in. And I think I would actually like mine slightly thicker because I'm serving this with some gorgeous rice and also some baby corn. Just for ease tonight, and because obviously I'm using the Ninja for this, so I couldn't be using it for making my rice as well, I've gone with this one, which is a coconut, chili and lemongrass, and that sounds delicious. So that will go perfect with this type of dinner. So just going to show you the corn flour. I just grabbed a mug and done this. So yeah, 3 parts of the water to 1 part of your corn flour, nice and easy. The only reason you do this rather than adding it straight in is it will go lumpy, and that's the last thing we want. So just add that in. It's not a really big amount, it's such a small amount really, but it does make a difference to your sauces. So I've served up that rice that I showed you, and now let's get out some of this gorgeous slow cooked Thai chicken. I'm going to make a mess, aren't I? It's going to go everywhere, you just know it. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. There we go, all served up. That is super glossy. Chicken is so moist. I've added some really lovely baby corn and we've got that beautiful flavored rice. Just a little bit of coriander to finish that off. And I'm serving it with a nice wedge of lime as well. We've just finished dinner. Now, my husband doesn't comment on my dinners very often. And when he does, I know that it must be a bit extra special and something really good. Now, considering how simple and cost effective this dinner was, he said it was absolutely delicious. I have to agree with him, of course. I really enjoyed it too. But definitely, I know it's a real winner if he likes it and bothers to tell me. So I really hope you give the recipe a try. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please hit that like button. And don't forget, if you're new here, to subscribe to my channel. It's growing so quickly at the moment, and I really appreciate every one of you for all of your support. And I hope to see you next time for another video. See you soon. Bye.